Quick shout out to my patrons. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible, so thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey y'all, it's Kate from the Letter Apothecary, and today we're doing our weekly reading check-in. Actually going to be doing it a little bit different from now on. Actually, I'm kind of like testing out a new way to do it. I'm always trying to find ways to keep things fresh and new and exciting. So this week, for the next, say, month or so, I'm going to be testing out kind of updating throughout the week instead of all one video at once. So you'll see little clips put together at kind of like a reading vlog during the week, updating on my reading. So alright y'all, it's a beautiful day here in North Carolina. It's like 70 degrees outside. It's definitely sunglass weather. Look how crooked my sunglasses are. That's incredible. I'm gonna take an impromptu trip to the bookstore. Wish my wallet luck. We'll see if they'll let me film inside. Probably not. Most of these used bookstores here don't let you film inside, but I'll definitely check in later and show you guys what I got. Hopefully I don't go too crazy because my wallet can't take it yet until I get a new job that pays me more. But we'll see. Let's see what we come out with. So as I was editing this week's video, I realized I never checked in after I went to the bookstore. I did posts on Discord and I did posts on TikTok and Instagram, but I never actually checked in with you all and showed you what I got. So forgive me for that, but now we're going to be checking in and I'll slide this into the video after the bookstore. So I got 3 books from that bookstore. That bookstore was called the Regulator Bookshop, and it's a great used bookstore in downtown Durham. I absolutely loved it. That was my first time there, but I will be going back. And they give these cute little bookmarks too. I can't get enough bookmarks. We made a joke at the cash register, like, I have so many bookmarks. I only read so many books at once, so I only need so many bookmarks. But I have so many I just can't resist. So from the Regulator Bookshop in Durham, North Carolina, I got Go Tell It on the Mountain by James Baldwin. This book, I wanted to read forever, and I figured, why not buy it during Black History Month in February, because it seems like the perfect time. James Baldwin is an absolute legend, and I can't wait to read this because I love everything that I read that he writes. So I can't wait to add this to my arsenal. So Go Tell It on the Mountain is a legend in Black literature. James Baldwin is a legend himself, and this was his first major work and now considered an American classic. With lyrical precision, psychological directness, resonating symbolic power, and a rage that is at once unrelenting and compassionate. That sounds exactly like James Baldwin's writing, so I can't wait to read this. Next up is another author that I bought to celebrate Black History Month, and this one is a favorite of mine because I met him when he came to Duke a couple years ago to talk about his book that went on to win the Pulitzer Prize, The Underground Railroad. That's Colson Whitehead. The book that I got this time was The Nickel Boys, also a Pulitzer winner. So that's 2 Pulitzer winners by Colson Whitehead, who is a fantastic writer, fantastic guy, and I can't wait to read this because this has been on my TBR since I met him a couple years ago when he was talking about the Underground Railroad. He also mentioned this book a little bit. He was just starting to get into this book, writing this book, and I wanted to read it instantly, and I cannot wait. And then the last book that I got is one that a lot of people were excited about when I mentioned it on Discord. That's Exhalation by Ted Chiang. This is a book of short stories, and I am so freaking excited to read this. I'm gonna have to find time to fit all of these books in, but especially this one. These are short stories, so this might be a little bit easier to fit in if I do like 1 short story a day, something like that. And they're relatively short books, so I should be able to find space this year to fit this in. But this is like fiction, science fiction, short stories. I can't wait because I've heard such amazing things about this book. I haven't heard a single bad thing about this book, so I cannot wait.
So far this week, I haven't gotten a lot of reading done, but I am making good progress in Emberblade. I'm finally getting to points where it's getting really exciting, and I can't wait to see where this goes. I am still enjoying Red Rising, and I'm interested to see where this will go. As a lot of people, I'm kind of over Darrow already, but I'm interested to see kind of how this story plays out, knowing that this is the first book in a series, and the next book I believe is called Golden Sun. So I'm interested to see how this all plays out. Today I actually started a new ebook. I put Anathem on hold for now. I needed a break from that, and I picked up Mathilda by Mary Shelley, and work was busy today, so I only got through one chapter, but I am officially a Mary Shelley fan now. I absolutely love it already after one chapter. She writes characters with such passion and emotion. It's unbelievable. And this is, like a lot of Mary Shelley's works that I learned in the introduction, semi-autobiographical. She kind of based the three main characters in Mathilda off of herself, her husband Percy, and her father. So a lot of the events that happened aren't autobiographical, but the people in there, the characters in there, are autobiographical to Mary Shelley's life. So I can't wait to see what happens with these characters and where this goes from here. And I'm still making my way through The Idiot audiobook by Fyodor Dostoevsky. Things are kind of like a big hill, up and down, and excitement and drama. I thought for a minute that we'd have a lot of drama in this book, and then it kind of died down after that. I heard a description by Una at the Codex Cantina, who's hosting this read-along, that he read in, I think it was an article somewhere by someone that studies Dostoevsky, that part 1 and part 2 are kind of in comparison to epilepsy and seizures, where you have all the excitement and then you have a lot of downtime after that to recover. And I find that a really great comparison, especially since I have epilepsy and I've gone through seizures and know that experience. I thought that was so far, at least in my reading experience of The Idiot, that was a great comparison. So I'm excited to see where this goes from here. But that's my check-in for now. I'll check in with y'all again soon. And yeah, have a great day. Hey y'all, just checking in again this week. So today I got through a good part of Mathilda by Mary Shelley. This is a novella. I think before I said it was a novel, but this is a novella by Mary Shelley, and it is incredibly sad. Mary Shelley knows how to write characters with such emotion that you feel the exact emotions they're feeling. It's not just like, I can tell this character is sad. No, you feel their depression, you feel their despair, you feel their grief. And that, to me, is the mark of a true genius writer. So this is more character work than plot work in Mathilda. Not a lot actually happens, but you get a lot in her writing in such a short space. So I'm hoping to be able to finish this up tomorrow, depending on how work goes. Let's just say I'll finish this tomorrow, whether it's while I'm at work or after I get home from work tomorrow. So yeah, that's going on. I haven't been able to read much this week because I've been at my boyfriend John's a lot, but I'm hoping to pick everything back up again tonight and this weekend. And something I didn't mention before, but I am reading a secret book. You will find out about this book once I'm finished reading it. It's going to be the start of a new series I'm starting, but right now it's a secret, and it's also a secret reading vlog for my patrons. So if you want to see the secret reading vlog, so for everyone who's not a patron, I'll have a review for that book coming soon as a secret project start to a new series. And if you want to see more in-depth comments thoughts about that book, come and join my Patreon. It's only $1 a month, so it's not a lot at all. And it's going to be a new series I start with my patrons also. So new fun projects to come, more on that very soon. And, you know, I hope you all have some great reading done this week. Hey y'all, it's Kate with one last check-in for this week. Now, okay y'all, so before I do one last check-in for this week, I need to say thank you and hello to our new subscribers, because I haven't done this all week and I'm falling behind already. This reading vlog, weekly check-in vlog, is a disaster, but I hope y'all have fun watching it, because man, I need to get it together for next week. Next week's will be much better, much more structured. But on with the show. Let's thank our new subscribers. This week we've got Midnight Mills. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know who you are. Love you. Love you like a brother. And we also have Lao C. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. It really means the world to me, because without you all, I'd just be sitting here talking to myself. So thank you, thank you, thank you for subscribing. And without further ado, let's get on with the updates. Nothing ever goes to plan, and I haven't technically finished a book yet. But I do hope to finish at least one book by the time y'all see this Sunday morning. That's Mathilda by Mary Shelley. I have like 10 pages left in this book, so I'm hoping to finish this up, edit, and then get back to that so I can finish that by the time y'all see this. I have just gotten to the point where we've met the character who is supposed to be essentially a stand-in for Percy Shelley, Mary's husband, and it seems like a complete shift in plotline and storyline from where we were at and where we were heading before. So I'm really interested to see where this goes, how Mary Shelley wraps this up in the last 10 pages. And right now it's sitting as, this is only my second Mary Shelley book that I've read. This was a novella. And it's sitting below Frankenstein. Beginning with Frankenstein, I don't know if anything can beat Frankenstein, but we'll see when I continue on with more Mary Shelley works. This is sitting at probably a 3.5, 4-star rating for me. It's a bit melodramatic for me, but I'm enjoying the emotions that Mary Shelley puts into her characters and just the writing in general. So I'm interested to see where this goes and how Mary Shelley will wrap it up. Now, of course, with that said, let's talk about the books that I'm still reading. Still reading The Ember Blade by Chris Wooding, and this book is, some parts are really interesting to me and some parts are I could do without. It's kind of like a ebb and flow, like waves. It comes and goes. We'll see where it goes from here. This was my Patreon pick of the month for January. Yes, I'm still reading it because it's a monster of a book, and life has just gotten in the way of reading this year, so I'm still plugging away at that. Still reading The Idiot by Fyodor Dostoevsky, the audiobook I'm listening to, and just like The Ember Blade, this one comes and goes. Part 1 was super interesting. Part 2 fell a little flat for me. Now I've just hit Part 3, so we'll see how Part 3 compares. What else am I reading? I'm still reading Red Rising by Pierce Brown, and I'm enjoying this, but not as much as I was at the very beginning, so we'll see how this one plods on. I am interested to see how all of this plays out. And I'm still reading my secret book, which you'll hear about soon in a secret project I'm working on. So that's been my reading this week. My life has been a little bit crazy, hectic, a lot of stuff going on. You'll get a lot more different life things in these vlogs. Let me know. Hopefully next week's will be a little bit more structured. Y'all know sometimes my brain is just scatterbrained, so let me know kind of what you want to see in these update vlogs during the week. What you liked in this one, what you didn't like, what I could do better. I'm always looking for pointers, so help me out now. Help a sister out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I got a new video coming out. As always, my Patreon and my Discord information will be in the description below. There's no pressure to join either, but we have a ton of fun at both. Keep reading, and I love you all to the moon and back. Bye.